What did you do? Tell me, what did you do? You didn't just break my heart, you made me question what was ever true. I remember every conversation, every promise that you made. Every time I gave you pieces, you pretended you would save. I was standing in the doorway with my hands against the frame, trying to understand the person who was calling out my name. You said, trust me, so I trusted you. You said I'm different, so I believed you too. Funny how the people that you swear will never leave sometimes become the reason you don't know what to believe. I defended you in rooms where you weren't even there, put my reputation on the line because I thought you cared. I ignored the little warning signs, I buried every doubt, because admitting I was wrong meant admitting you checked out. And I hate that I remember every detail like a photograph, the way you looked me in the eyes while you were hiding all the facts. You didn't have to destroy me, you could have simply told the truth. So tell me, what did you do? Was I blind? Was I stupid? Was I desperate to believe? Did you love me when you said it, or were you using what you need? I keep searching through the memories, trying to find a moment when the person that I trusted became somebody I don't understand. What did you do with everything I gave you? What did you say when I wasn't there to hear you? How did you sleep knowing what you put me through? I don't need an apology, I need the truth. What did you do? Tell me, what did you do? You didn't just break my heart, you broke the way I look at people too. What did you do? Now I'm walking through my memories like a house after a fire. Every room still has a picture of the person I admired, but the pictures don't look right now. They're distorted in my head because I can't tell which moments were alive and which were dead. Was the laughter real? Was the loyalty real? Were you holding my hand while you were planning how to disappear? I gave you every honest version of the person I could be, and you took my vulnerability and turned it into ammunition against me. That's the part that hurts, not losing you, losing the version of myself that thought I could trust you. Now every I love you sounds like something I should question. Every I'm here sounds temporary. Every I promise sounds like another warning that I don't know how to read. And maybe that's why I keep everybody at a distance. Maybe that's why I don't answer when they ask me what I'm feeling, because once you teach somebody that honesty can be dangerous, they don't stop having feelings, they stop revealing them. You didn't just leave a scar, you left a question, and I've been spending years trying to answer it. What did I do to make you treat me like I was disposable? Then I realized maybe the better question was, what did you do when nobody was watching? What did you do with everything I gave you? What did you say when I wasn't there to hear you? How did you sleep knowing what you put me through? I don't need an apology, I need the truth. What did you do? Tell me, what did you do? You didn't just break my heart, you broke the way I look at people too. What did you do? I'm angry now, not because you left. I'm angry because I stayed long enough to forget that I deserve better. I'm angry at the nights I spent defending your name. I'm angry at myself for taking all the blame. I'm angry at the messages I wrote and never sent. I'm angry at the years I thought were well spent. I'm angry at the silence after everything went wrong. I'm angry that you moved on while I was fighting to be strong. You got to close the chapter, I had to read it again. You gotta call it the past, I had to figure out who I was after losing a friend. And don't tell me that you never meant to hurt me. Intent doesn't erase impact. You don't get to throw a match inside somebody's life and call it an accident, because you didn't watch it burn. That's the truth. I wanted revenge, I wanted you to feel one fraction of the pain you left inside of me. But revenge started looking like another chain, so I let go. Not because you deserve forgiveness, because I deserve freedom. And maybe I'm still angry. Maybe I still wake up and wonder why. Maybe part of me still wishes you would call and explain why. But healing doesn't mean I never think about you. Healing means you don't control me when I do. I can remember without returning. I can forgive without reopening the door. I can miss who you were without pretending you still are. And that's something you never taught me. I had to learn it alone.
Trying to find the flaw in me. Maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I talked too much. Maybe I cared too deeply. Maybe I asked for too much. Maybe I wasn't worth staying for. That's what betrayal does. It doesn't only damage trust, it starts rewriting the way you see yourself. One person's decision becomes 1,000 questions inside your head. And every night you become the judge. Every memory becomes evidence. Every mistake becomes a confession. But I'm done putting myself on trial for somebody else's choices. Read that again. I'm done putting myself on trial for somebody else's choices. Yeah. You betrayed me, but I refuse to become the kind of person who betrays myself because of what you did.
What did you do with everything I gave you? What did you say when I wasn't there to hear you? How did you sleep knowing what you put me through? I don't need an apology. I found the truth. What did you do? Tell me, what did you do? You didn't just break my heart. You showed me how strong a broken heart can become too. What did you do?
Now look at me, I'm still standing, not untouched, not unscarred, not pretending that none of it happened. I'm standing because it happened and I survived it. You thought taking my trust would take my future, it didn't. You thought breaking my heart would break my purpose, it didn't. You thought leaving me would leave me empty, it didn't. Because somewhere underneath the anger, underneath the grief, underneath every night I thought I couldn't make it, there was still a voice saying, get up! So I got up slowly, then again, and now I'm walking with every scar I once tried to hide. I don't cover them anymore. That proof that I was hurt and didn't stay broken. Proof that somebody can lose what they thought was everything and still build something new. Proof that betrayal doesn't get the final word. You asked me once who I would become without you. I finally know someone stronger, someone wiser, someone who doesn't beg for a place at a table where they're not respected. Someone who understands that being alone is better than being loved by somebody who keeps hurting you.
So what did you do? You made me question every day. Then I found my answers. You took my trust, I rebuilt it. You took my peace, I fought for it. You took my confidence, I earned it back. You took a chapter, I wrote another. You thought the ending was when you walked away.
No, that was the beginning. Because sometimes the person who breaks your heart accidentally introduces you to the person you were supposed to become. And I hate what it cost me. I hate the nights, I hate the memories, I hate the fact that some scars don't disappear. But I don't hate myself anymore, that's the victory. Not that you regret it, not that you come back, not that you finally understand. The victory is that I don't need you to understand what you did for me to understand who I am. What did you do? What did you do with everything I gave you? You turned my trust into something I had to rebuild. What did you do when I wasn't there to hear you? You left me with questions I had to answer myself. What did you do? You broke something, but you didn't finish me. What did you do? You closed the door, but you didn't stop me from finding another one.
What did you do?
You thought you buried me. You were wrong. You buried the me that was afraid to rise. So I don't need to know anymore. What did you do? I know what I did. I survived. I healed. I learned. I got back up. And if you're listening to this while somebody else's betrayal is still living inside your head, remember this: their decision doesn't become your identity. Their betrayal doesn't become your destiny. And what they did to you doesn't get to decide what you do next. Maybe that's the answer I was searching for the whole time. You asked me, what did you do? I survived. And that's what I did. What did you do? I used to think betrayal was a moment, one decision, one mistake, one night. Something you could point at in a timeline and say, that's where everything died. But betrayal's different when you trusted somebody deeply, 'cause it doesn't end when they leave. It follows you home, sits beside you in the silence, starts asking questions you never wanted to believe. Was I too blind? Was I too loyal? Did I confuse your words with truth? Did I keep protecting someone who was already protecting themselves from me? I replay conversations like I'm searching for a hidden message, going back through every sentence, trying to find the second when your heart changed direction. Maybe there was a warning I was too afraid to see. Maybe there were cracks in the foundation, and I called them imperfections. Because admitting the truth would have meant admitting you weren't who I thought you'd be. That's what hurts. Not that you changed, instead I kept changing myself, trying to keep you the same. I swallowed things I should have said, I forgave things I should have questioned. I stayed in places where my heart was begging me to leave. And every time I felt that feeling that something wasn't right, I told myself, don't overthink it. Funny, I spent so much time trying not to overthink that I ignored everything I already knew. And now I'm left with all these memories that don't have anywhere to go. Your voice still lives inside certain songs. Your name still feels different when somebody else says it. There are places I avoid because I don't want to remember who I was there. There are nights when I'm completely fine, until one random thought opens a door I thought I locked, and suddenly I'm back in that moment, back in that room, back in that conversation, back to the exact second I realized something was wrong. And I hate how clear it is. I wish pain came with a blur. I wish the mind protected you from the memories that hurt the most. But sometimes the mind does the opposite. Sometimes it keeps the worst moments in perfect resolution, so you can remember exactly how it felt to realize somebody you trusted was capable of hurting you. And I asked myself for years, what did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I miss? What did I fail to give you? Was I too much? Was I not enough? Was I too honest? Was I too emotional? Did I care harder than you ever planned to? I made myself the villain because it was easier than accepting that sometimes people hurt you without you deserving it. That's a hard truth, because if everything was my fault, then I could fix it. If I was the problem, I could become better. If I made the mistake, I could undo it. But what do you do when the person who broke you did it because of something broken inside them? You can't repair that, you can't apologize for that. You can't love somebody enough to make them choose differently. And I had to learn that the hardest way possible. So yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry at you. I'm angry at me. I'm angry at every version of myself that kept saying, maybe tomorrow will be different. I'm angry at the nights I spent defending your character while you were destroying mine. I'm angry at how easy it was for you to walk away while I was left carrying every unanswered question. You gotta leave with your version of the story. I stayed behind with mine, and that's when I realized something about betrayal. The person who hurts you doesn't always have to explain themselves. Sometimes you have to heal without ever receiving the explanation you thought you needed, and that's brutal, because closure sounds beautiful, until you realize sometimes closure is simply deciding you aren't gonna wait anymore. So I stopped waiting, stopped checking, stopped wondering if you'd ever understand. Stopped imagining some future conversation where you finally looked me in the eyes and admitted everything. Cause maybe you never will, maybe you'll tell yourself a different story. Maybe you'll remember things differently. Maybe you'll convince yourself you did what you had to do. But I don't need you to validate my pain anymore. I know what happened to me, I know what it cost me, I know how long it took to become myself again. And that's enough, cause I thought surviving you meant becoming cold. It didn't. It meant becoming careful without becoming cruel. It meant building boundaries without building walls. It meant learning to trust again without giving everybody the power to destroy me. And I know that's harder. It's easier to become bitter. It's easier to say I don't need anybody. It's easier to stop caring before anybody gets close enough to hurt you. But that's not healing, that's fear wearing armor. And I refuse to let what you did to me turn me into somebody I wouldn't recognize. You took my trust, you don't get my character too.